Hello. So, I grinded out a couple of levels, and only a couple, because the majority of fights it kept giving me only gave me 1 experience point per fight. Terribly balanced, terribly balanced. So this time I'll be going into this fight level 15 instead of level 13. Which better fucking work.
Let's take him now.
Don't understand why we didn't have a friggin' save point before the boss. Not really.
You know, it's tough being so popular. Still at least it wasn't you being attacked. Right. This
shield up on him. I care about the others so much. Right. Oh dear God, we might actually win this. No boss battle should be luck-based like this. Difference a few levels, mate.
Phew. That was a close one.
And also, of course, being lucky enough that he attacked Kime all the time instead of Jansen for fucking once. Ugh.
We did it.
How can you be so comfortable? I almost got eaten alive.
I think it'd be an improvement if you got eaten a little. You'd talk less.
Hurry up. I thought we were in a hurry.
That fight is still based on luck of who the enemy was attacking, though, is idiotic.
This does not look good!
Can you not fucking attack him more? That's shit. You're not meant to dodge! I'm just being a pain in the ass. Dog. Ugh. Okay. Unified skill, both at once. That is a very good investment.
Oh yeah! Let's get it on!
What a waste of time. Let's take him down.
Annoying. Not do so much damage and you should not go before me. And enemies that do too much fucking damage.
Leap before you look, I always say.
Garping. Right. Worthwhile if it was HP.
No one gets in my way.
Oh, he finally decided to die on these attacks.
like I always say.
Okay. I'm gonna pop back to the city to do things like here, buy items. Wouldn't yeah, Okay, it does heal me completely. Or if that's just because I went back to the city. We'll have to test it area to area next time, hopefully.
You know what? My dad works in a magic production factory. He's the boss of the whole place.
I'm not the boss of anything, really. I'm glad she's proud of me, though. Everything I do for her. Klein recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed. Little liar. Everyone in the marketplace hates the little girl. Not yet 10 years old and far from having outgrown the sweet innocence of childhood, she earns only open contempt from the grown-ups who have shops in the market. The reason is simple. She lies about everything.
Hey, mister, I just saw a burglar go into your house.
Look, lady, everything just fell off your... There.
Look, lady, everything just fell off your shelves. Hey, everybody, did you hear what the traveller said? Bandits are planning to attack this market.
Even the most harmless white lies can be annoying if repeated often enough, and the shopkeepers had found themselves growing angry.
You better watch out for her too,
The lady greengrocer warns Kime.
Nobody here falls for her lies anymore, so she's always on the lookout for newcomers or strangers. Somebody like you would be a perfect target for her.
She could be right. Kime is new to town. He arrived a few days ago and has just started working in the marketplace today. What do her parents do? Kime asks while unloading a cart full of vegetables. The woman frowns and shakes her head with a sigh.
She doesn't have any.
And they died?
The mother did, at least. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. She was a healthy young woman who never so much as caught a cold in her life. Then one day she collapsed, and that was it for her.
How about the father?
She sighs more deeply than before and says, he left to find a job in the city.
The parents used to operate a variety store in the market, though the mother almost single-handedly took care of the actual buying and selling of the many goods they carried. As soon as she died, the shop's fortunes took a plunge, until it was eventually taken over by someone else. The father went off to the distant capital city in search of a good-paying job that would enable him to cover their debts. He promised to come back in 6 months, but he has been gone a whole year now. Letters used to arrive from him on occasion care of his friend the tailor, but those too gave out about 6 months ago.
I guess you could say it's sad for such a little girl to be waiting around for her father to come home, but still.
The girl now sleeps in a corner of the communal storehouse, run by the people of the marketplace.
We all used to talk about taking care of her, to be stand-in parents for her until her father comes back.
This is no surprise to Kime. He knows from his own experience that all the people who work in the marketplace, and not just this plump, kindly woman, are good-hearted and generous despite their limited means. Otherwise, they never would have hired a stranger like himself. Ugh, it's gonna bug me. But long before that first 6 months went by... blech.
But long before that first 6 months went by, we were all heartily sick of her. She was a sweet, simple girl while her mother was alive, but this experience has left her kind of twisted.
All her sweetness is gone. Of course... blech. She's still talking. My God. This is terribly set out.
Of course, we all feel sorry for her, and we take our turns feeding her and dressing her in hand-me-downs. But the way she keeps telling lies to all the grown-ups, nobody really cares about her anymore. Why can't she see that?
She must be lonely, don't you think? With a pained smile, the woman shrugs and says,
That's enough gabbing for one day. Work, work!
She goes back inside the shop. Kime is sorting the vegetables he has unloaded in front of the shop when he hears a little voice behind him.
Hey, mister, you new here?
It's the girl. Uh-huh.
You're not from the town, are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you living upstairs while you work here?
For a while at least. That's what I'm hoping to do.
I'll tell you a secret, okay?
It's starting already. Okay, Kime says without pausing in his work.
There's a ghost in this marketplace. The people here don't tell anybody about it because it's bad for business, but it's really here. I see it all the time.
Really? Kime responds with feigned surprise. He decides to play along with her rather than scold her for lying. In this endlessly long life of his, he has encountered any number of children who have lost their parents or been abandoned by them. The sadness and loneliness of children who have been cast into the wide world alone are exactly what Kime feels himself as he continues to wander through the infinite flow of time. What kind of ghost?
A woman. I don't know who she is. It's the ghost of a mother who lost her child, she says. A little girl, her only child, died in an epidemic. Overcome with grief, the mother chose to die, and now her ghost appears in the market every night, searching for her daughter. The poor mother. She killed herself so she could be with her daughter, but she can't find her in the other world either. So she keeps looking for her here and calling out, "Where are you? Hurry and come with Mummy to the other world."
The girl tells her story with deadly seriousness. Don't you think it's sad? Blah, blah.
Don't you think it's sad?
She asks Kime. She actually has tears in her eyes, which is precisely why Kime knows she's lying. Even if he had not been warned by the woman, he would know this was a lie based on what she told him about the girl's background. Kime carefully arranges bunches of well-ripened grapes in the display crate and asks the girl, "Why do you think the mother can't find her daughter?"
What?
The girl asks him with a dazed stare. "Well," he explains, "the girl is not in the other world, and she's not wandering around in this world, so where is she?" Kime does not mean this to be a cross-examination. He simply feels that someone who lies out of sorrow can have a far easier time of it by recognizing the lie for what it is. The loneliness of a girl who has lost her mother and been abandoned by her father consists not in telling one little lie, but in having to keep on lying.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point, the girl says, smiling calmly. Really? Where did the girl go?
Kime momentarily considers pointing at the girl as if to say, "Right here." But before he can do so, she continues,
This is the first time anybody ever asked me that. You're kind of different.
"I wonder."
No, you are. You're different, the girl insists. I think we can be friends.
Her smile deepens. Kime smiles back at her, saying nothing. Just then they hear the lady greengrocer coming from the back of the shop, and the girl dashes away. Just before she disappears around a corner in the alleyway, the girl gives Kime a little wave as if to say, "See you soon." For the first time, the face of the girl was all too grown-up speaking style. With the all too grown-up speaking style, shows a hint of childishness befitting her years. Blech. The girl begins coming to see Kime at the shop several times a day. When the lady grocer is not around, she tells him one lie after another.
I made cookies with my mother last night. I wanted to give you some, but they were so good I ate them all. Bandits kidnapped me when I was a little baby, but my father came to save me and beat up all the bandits, so I didn't get killed. My house? It's a big white one at the foot of the mountain. You're new here, so you probably don't know it. It's the biggest house in town. You don't have a family? You're all alone? Poor Kime. I wish I could share some of my happiness with you.
All her lies are born of sorrow. Sad, lonely lies. She could never tell to marketplace people who knew her background. At the end of every chat with Kime, as she is leaving, the girl holds her finger to her lips and says,
This is just our little secret. Don't tell the lady grocer.
Of course, Kime says nothing to anyone. If he happens to find himself in a situation where the market people are speaking ill of the girl, he quietly slips away. Lies and disparagements are funny things. They don't take shape because someone tells them, but rather because someone listens to and voices agreement with them. A truly isolated individual can never speak ill of anyone. The same can be said regarding lies. Because she has someone to tell her lies to, the girl need not fall into the abyss of true isolation. To protect her small, sad share of happiness, Kime plays the role of her listener, raising no objections. One day, when the girl comes to see Kime, she takes special care not to be noticed by the lady grocer or by the owners of the neighbouring shops.
Tell me, mister, are you planning to stay here a long, long time?
No, I'm not, Kime says, continuing to unload vegetables and fruit.
You'll be leaving when you save up enough money?
Probably.
But you don't have enough yet.
I'm getting there, he says, turning a strained smile on the girl. This is a white lie of his own. He already has enough money to support himself on the road. Nor has he taken his current live-in job because he needs money so badly. He is here because he has not found a destination he wants to travel to. A journey without a destination is an endless journey. Wise men say that you need dreams and goals in life, but dreams to accomplish and goals to realize shine as guideposts in life precisely because life is finite. So then, what should be the dreams and goals of one who has been burdened with a life that has no end? Kime's is not a journey to be hurried, nor is it one that can be hurried. Perhaps drifting day after day with no destination cannot even be called a journey.
If I were you,
Says the girl.
I would get out of this marketplace as soon as I had saved up enough for 2 or 3 days of travelling.
Kime responds to her with a silent pained smile. What would be the look on the girl's face if Kime were to tell her, I'm staying here for you? I'm finding the meaning of my life for now, and providing you, the listener, for your lies. The moment those words came to mind, words he can never actually speak to her, the girl looks around furtively and says in a near whisper,
If you want to get out of here soon, I know a good way you can do it.
Good way?
Sneak into the tailor's and steal his money. There's a little pot in the cabinet, and at the back of the shop, it's full of money.
Are you telling me to steal it?
Yes.
She looks straight at Kime without the slightest show of doubt in her eyes. In all seriousness, she goes on to explain,
That tailor deserves to have his place robbed.
the money in the pot, she says, is tainted. I know this girl.
I know this girl, a good friend of mine, she says, and it's so sad about her. Her mother died and her father went off to work in the capital, and she's all alone. Father was supposed to come and get her after 6 months, but she hasn't had a thing from him.
Yet another lie born of sorrow. Kime calmly asks, Is there some connection between your friend and the tailor?
Of course, she says. Close connection. What's really happening is the father was sending her money every month, the way he was supposed to help make her life in the town a little easier, and he kept writing to her. He wanted to tell her he found a good job in the city, and she should come to live with him right away. He's too busy to come for her, so she should come to him, and he sent her money for the trip, but none of the letters or the money ever reached the girl. Why do you think that is?
Before Kime could answer, the girl says,
The mistake he made was to send the letters and money care of the tailor. He's been keeping all the money for himself.
Kime looks away from the girl. In order to prop up one sad lie, the girl has piled on a still sadder one. A lie that can hurt another person. This is the saddest thing of all.
The lock on the tailor's back door would be really easy to break, the girl adds,
and she gallops away without waiting for Kime's reply. The girl comes running into the grocery store the next morning, shouting for the owner. She says, directly to the woman, not to Kime. "Burglars broke into the tailor shop last night." She says she saw a number of burglars sneaking in late at night after the marketplace emptied out.
"My, oh my," says the woman with a forced smile. "That must have been just terrible."
She is obviously not taking the girl seriously.
"But it's true, though. I really saw them." "Look, little girl, I've had just about all I can take from you. You're such a little liar. Scares me to death to think about you growing up to be a burglar or a con artist or something. I'm busy trying to open my shop now. Do you mind? Try it on somebody else."
She is hardly through speaking when someone outside shouts, "Help! Somebody come! The tailor is standing in the street looking horrified and screaming at the top of his lungs. Burglars! They took all my money!" The little girl slips away as the tailor comes in. The marketplace is in an uproar. The girl was not lying, that much is certain. But, all too accustomed to her lies, people now suggest the possibility of another kind of lie. "Maybe she did it. What do you think?" And so it begins.
"I think you may be right. Talk about play acting. I wouldn't put it past her."
"Let's go find her. We'll make her tell, even if we have to get a little rough with her." No one objects to the suggestion. Some run off to the storehouse, and others start searching the marketplace. Can't find her anywhere. The storehouse is empty. She ran away with the money. As the searchers return with their reports and speculation, Kime finally understands everything. After all her sad lies, the girl has left behind one final truth. She couldn't have gotten very far. Yeah, we can still catch her. Little thief, wait till I get my hands on her. The men rage and the women fan the flames.
Good, good. Give her what she deserves. We were so nice to her, and now look how she treats us. We can't let her get away with it.
Dozen men start to run after her, but Kime stands tall in the road, blocking their way. "Hey, move it!" The men are out for blood, but Kime knows if he felt like it, he could knock them all down and they wouldn't be able to lay a finger on him. Instead, he relaxes his powerful stance and throws a leather coin pouch on the ground in front of the men. "Stolen money is in there," he says. "What?" "Sorry, I stole it." Confused stir quickly turns into angry shouts. Kime raises his hands to show he will not resist. "Do what you like with me. I'm ready." The lady grocer breaks through the wall of men, shouting at him.
"How could you do this, Kime?"
"I wanted the money, that's all."
"And you're not just saying this to protect the girl?"
The woman's insinuations is too sharp, and why the hell did that auto-advance? The money wasn't the only thing in the pot, though, was it?
"What are you saying?"
"You had some letters in there, too. Letters from the girl's father." "That's a lie. Don't be crazy." "It's true, though." "No, there couldn't have been any letters. I threw them all." The tailor clasps his hand over his mouth, but it's too late. The lady grocer glares at him.
"What's this all about?" she demands.
No, I mean..."
"You better tell us everything."
The people's angry glances turn from Kime to the tailor. Some days later, 2 letters arrive from the girl addressed to the lady at the grocery store and the nice man upstairs. Kime's letter says the girl managed to find her father in the capital. He has no way of knowing if this is true or not. It is hard to imagine a little girl finding her father in the big city so easily without knowing his address or workplace. Still, he decides to believe it. When the girl's letter says,
"I am happy now."
Human beings are the only animals that lie. Lies to deceive people, lies to benefit oneself, and lies to protect one's own heart from the threat of crushing loneliness and sorrow. If there were no lies in this world, much strife and misunderstanding would surely disappear. On the other hand, perhaps it is because this world is a mixture of truth and lies that people have learned how to believe. When he is through reading his letter, Kime turns to the woman, concentrating on her own letter. She shyly raises her head when she senses Kime looking at her.
I give up, she declares. Listen to this. I am so grateful to you and the others in the marketplace for all you have done for me. I will never forget you as long as I live. A liar to the bitter end, that girl,
she says, smiling through her tears. Ah! Fucking got me again. Almost got all the way through. Cracking. These ones don't respawn, but they're freaking feeling like I'm under the rocks dead. This is my lovely little weapons storehouse. Weapons and armor are a warrior's best friend. The fine items here could one day save your life. If you actually sold any weapons and armor, it would be helpful. But you don't. Oh. I just wanted to see if you sold any actual fucking stuff in the shop. I should really use that next time I'm going through the goddamn city. It's so much faster.
Hey, how you like the new boss?
Hey, how'd you like the new boss?
Who are you?
Yeah, let's speak this one again.
No one's contacted you. We're investigators sent by the council. I'm Seth. He's Kime. You can just ignore the other one.
Hey,
Oh, our communications have been jammed. That magic engine is malfunctioning again. Magic energy has been leaking everywhere nonstop.
I knew it was out of control. Didn't it bring down the meteor again?
Ugh, meteor? What are you talking about? We tried our best. We've evacuated this site, but we did everything possible to get a control valve in place to stop the flow. 3 days ago, the runoff was unbelievable.
And that's when that happened.
There's a pivot in the pot. Sorry, no one is allowed past here. Authorized personnel only. Okay. Good to see you. Off you go, off you go. Mm-hmm. found me with my hands in the cookie jar. Came for supplies too, have you? I'll keep your secret if you keep mine. Oh, so there's the ability to flee from battles. You think this gear is being sold illegally? Yeah, well, you could say that, but you appreciate the convenience of buying here, right? You'll need weapons and armor if you want to make it to the Grand Staff. They're useless to us, so we can sell them to you cheap. Finally, actual freaking weapons. What, you think I'm cashing in on government property here? Please, I'm just making good use of available resources. Did I, yes, that was actually more. I should pay attention, shouldn't I? Right. You can fucking well have that. That. I really got to make a wind ring now. Grand Staff construction project was implemented by the Urharan Council in response to the demands of the Magic Industrial Revolution. The project is led by Councillor Gongara, the greatest sorcerer in Uran history, and its ultimate goal is to maximize and make use of the nation's store of magic power. The anomalies brought about by the increasing magic power in the Sea of Baus have been widely observed. The most troubling side effect has been the rapid transformation of the animals and plants into monsters, especially the sea creatures. Enlarged to enormous sizes and often extremely violent, these monsters have begun to attack people regularly. This transformation is believed to be caused by the magic power local to the area. Although their fearsome speed and strength have led some to believe otherwise, hypercurrents are a natural occurrence. Unrelated to the recent surge in magic energy, hypercurrents have been recorded across the world since ancient times, but recent reports have indicated that magic energy has caused an increase in their size and speed. Blech. Currently, both the hypercurrents and the areas around them are extremely dangerous to navigate. Okay. Entrance and exit. So that's how you're doing it. Retraction glasses get me. We'll be kicking open clamps in this hole. Luke, and we got a new thing with him. Yay. So kind of want to try out different. Right now, water would be terrible here, wouldn't it? Oh, shield. That sounds wonderful.
Let's take him down.
Think to earth.
What did you expect?
Right, time got turned out. Do. Rip.
Out of my way.
It's not in my nature to lose.
I didn't pay any attention to that. Okay.
Are you some kind of beast?
Only the strong survive.
What do we have in White Magic level 2? Ah, the group hill. Fucking finally. Say fucking finally, this is actually fantastically early. Considering the standard is not to give it till level 3.
If it's a fight you want, you got it. Leap before you look, I always say.
too much fucking damage.
There's no rhyme or reason to battle.
Right.
Let's take him down. What a waste of time.
The fights that give no experience are so fucking annoying. Why do they exist?
Let's take him down.
you expect?
Yep, kind of figured that would be that one. Oh, kind of hoping actually. Looks like the grand staff is just ahead. There's no turning back now. You guys ready for this? Look, I'm getting any experience from these goddamn fights. For sure. Could learn all the skills.
Ooh, you know, this gives me the creeps. Let's just...
I'm going in.
Going... Where? How?
Me too.
You have a... Fine, I'm going too.
What a whine. Graceful.
Why don't you just shut up?
Hi.
Have you seen any of this before, Kime?
No. Nothing.
I just showered and I got dirt everywhere in my hair. Wait up, guys. Man, okay. Whew. All right. Man, that... Oh, that is way tall. Okay. Okay, who ordered the seafood?
Are they eating the pipes?
No. They're feeding off the magic energy.
Big boat!
Let's take him down.
You can't use anything. Bugger. Not like where this is going. Observations. Look up barricade first, shall I? Really wish these things would die in a single hit. Oh my god, it's going very fast. And that is less than ideal. He's killing me. Barricade. I think I can handle this. As long as it doesn't do that. Nope. Probably asking for trouble, but
them again?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna defend. And is there another one? I do not care for you at all. Great, great. Fuck you too, gang. I'm about to die. You freaking miss. Ugh. Yeah, he has an anti-paralysis accessory on. Doesn't matter. Jensen, I had you casting that spell. You should have freaking cast the damn spell. Oh my. Would you things just attack me and not charge your magic? Shit. Well, this is over. Fine. I do not appreciate you missing attacking a giant fucking enemy right in front of you. Right. Now to spend an inordinate amount of time leveling up skills. So that all three of them can go into that battle with anti-freaking paralysis. I hit retry, didn't I? Oh well. Spell fix time. I'll make a go of it. I really wish I could only bring that one at a time. Well, that I could kill these damn things in one hit. That would be so much better.
Come again?
I should have defended. Makes me cast his damn spell. But I can win this, but... Ugh. Ugh. As there's not a third one, that should be fine. What the heck was that monster doing here? No one said anything about this. I'm worried about the damage this thing sustained. It's out of control. Could you take a look around, Kaim? I'll take a peek at the entry route. Still alive. I get it. I can't move another step. Magic power is leaking out of the damage pit. There does seem to be a certain element of luck in the boss battles in this at the moment. Crack runs along the pipe.
think we can get in from here. How's the damage look?
Grand Staff is powered down and started idling.
Kime, come on, let's go inside.
Okay, break time. Okay, just take it easy, guys. I am so tired.
Okay, now what?
The control room.
Yeah, that's good. All right, but hang on. Give me a second to catch my breath.
All you ever do is complain.
No, I only complain about you.
I'm going in.
Big, what do you guys have? 4 sets of lungs? Don't you get out of breath? Oh, man. I'm coming. Damn, it's worth this. Ow! Okay, who hit me? What? Don't move! Oh, got to be kidding me.
Move away from Grand Staff! If you get any closer, I will shoot! Ready?
Okay, everybody, move like me. Move like they can't hit a moving target. Come on, here we go. I'm the only one. Come on, everyone now. Time, what do we do?
Are we gonna go for it?
No, we're not gonna go
Yes.
for it. No, there's a no here. I'm.
Restrain them!
Hello? Let's run. I'm a fast runner.
We're
Let's roll.
going for it!
Get away.
Okay.
Man, this is getting old real quick.
And a magician. Perfect, isn't it? Oh goody, they do a ton of damage.
Why are we having trouble with only 3 opponents? Archers, forward!
But General, our own troops are in the line of fire.
Well, then they'd better be able to dodge arrows. Move!
Archers, stance! Fire!
Could just stop hitting so hard. use that shield. See if I can again. Can't be annoying, shall we? Stop hitting my healer! Ugh. I mean, I'm allowed to target the healers.
No use. Jansen, aim for the pipe. Time and I will draw them off. Ignite any magic energy leaking out.
Right. What? No, that's not gonna work.
There's no other way. If we don't break through, there'll be no investigation.
Jansen, do it. Okay, I'll do it. What is this? Hey, whoa! Wow, that was... Okay, time to go. Wow, the weather.
Okay.
Morning.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hey, great game plan there, getting ourselves knocked out and captured. Hey, that's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that?
Don't rub it in. Every situation has a way out. We'll just have to use plan B. Or C.
When you said to aim at the pipe, did you have a plan B or was getting captured plan B? How about a plan G, like get the hell out of here? I mean, you've evolved 1,000 years, and guess what? We're still captured. Huh? Brilliant.
Give it a rest.
I got plenty of time to rest. Because we're captured! Hey, Kai, come on, help me out here.
Mine recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. Dream has been revealed. They live in shells. He is in darkness. Unlike the darkness of night, it is enclosed, devoid of depth or expanse. He hears a heavy door slowly rumbling open. A shaft of light shoots in, but it is not so well defined as that. To eyes accustomed to nothing but darkness, however, the faint gleam feels like a shower of sparks. Stop this, please! I beg of you, let me go! A young man's screams echo throughout the emptiness. No voice answers him. Crouching in the darkness, Kime counts the footsteps. 3 men have come in. The disorderly footsteps probably belong to the young man. The other 2 are perfectly regular. Please, I'm begging you. If it's money you want, I'll get you all you could ask for on the outside. I promise. I won't forget to show my thanks to you. Please. The only reply of the 2 men who have brought the young one here is the clunk of an iron lock opening. No, no, please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything you want. Anything. A dull thud is the sound of flesh tearing, bone wrenching. Someone collapses on the floor. A strangled scream. The clunk of an iron lock closing. Kime knows the young man has been thrown into the shell diagonally opposite his own. When you are locked into one of these windowless shells, your hearing becomes acutely sensitive. Don't do this! Let me out of here! Please! Let me out of here! From the sound of the voice, Kime can imagine a young man's face with boyish traces. A small-time hoodlum, hardly a step above a teenage gang member. When he was still on the streets, no doubt, he used to swagger down the sidewalk, his cunning but cowardly eyes darting every which way. The 2 men who brought him here maintain silence to the end, their footsteps moving off together. Every door opens and closes again. Left alone in the darkness, the young man howls his entreaties for a time, but when he realizes they will do no good, he shouts himself hoarse, spitting out one curse after another until he begins to sob. Quiet down there, an old man calls out from out of the inner shells. It won't do you any good to make a fuss. Time to give up, sonny. This is the voice of the oldest man living, in the dozen or so shells lined up in the darkness. He was already here when Kime was sent to this place. It is always his role to quiet and comfort the obstreperous newcomers. If you've got time to bawl like that, keep your eyes closed. Huh? Just make sure you keep sucking on your memories of the outside, like a piece of candy.
Sounds of suppressed laughter come from the surrounding shells. Kime joins in with a smile and a sigh. All the shells in the dark are supposedly full, but few of their inhabitants are laughing. Most of them have lost the strength to laugh.
Sonny, the old man continues in his role as advisor to the newcomer. No point making a fuss. Just calm down and accept your fate. Otherwise...
And here, a note of intensity enters the old man's voice.
They'll just drag you out of here feet first.
This is exactly what happened yesterday to the former inhabitant of the young man's shell. He had been screaming on and off for a day. Then came a day of banging his head against the shell wall. Then nothing, until he was dragged out in silence.
So, get a hold of yourself, Sonny. Don't let the darkness swallow you up. Close your eyes and imagine nice scenery from the outside. The bigger the better. The ocean or the sky, or some huge field of grass. Remember, imagine. That's the only way to survive this place.
This was the advice he always gave to newcomers. But the young man screamed tearfully. Who the hell do you think you're kidding? Survive this place? And then what? I know what this place is. No exit prison. They throw the lifers in here, give them just enough food to keep them alive, and in the end they kick the bucket anyway. Am I right? There's nothing left to hope for. His shouts turned to sobs again. This is the reaction of most of the newcomers. Nor are they mistaken. This is a prison. Each of the shells is a solitary cell with bars, and the sun shines on a prisoner only on the day of his funeral.
Everybody dies, Sonny, that's for sure. You just can't let your mind go before your body does. Hope doesn't have to fade unless you throw it out yourself.
The old man goes on softly. Then he adds with feeling,
This system we live under can't last much longer either.
The old man is a political prisoner. As leader of the anti-government faction, he long resisted the dictatorship until he finally lost the struggle and was imprisoned. The young man has no ears for the old man's words, however. He continues flashing on the floor and crying. This fellow won't be in his shell much longer than his predecessor. In a few days, or in less than a month at best, he will go to pieces. The darkness is that powerful. Depriving a prisoner of light is far crueler than taking his life in an instant.
My, the old man reflects. This fellow's not going to do us much good in a prison break.
The old revolutionary laughs. It might be a genuine laugh, or a bold front, but in any case, almost no one laughs in response. Tomorrow morning, or rather, since there is no clear-cut morning in the darkness, after they go to sleep, wake up, and have their next meal, another cold corpse will be dragged out wordlessly from another shell.
Hey, listen, how many of us are here now?
The old revolutionary asks.
Answer if you can hear me.
I can hear you, Kime says. His is the only voice.
Man, this is bad. We were full up a little while ago.
The old man gives a dry chuckle. Kime asks,
I wonder if something's happened out there. Maybe so,
answers the old revolutionary. If you ask me, this would be about the right time for a coup d'etat or a revolution.
My boys aren't going to keep quiet much longer. What was your name again? Time? Have you noticed what's happening? How there used to be a lot more guys getting thrown in here until a little while ago, and most of them real nobodies, not worth sentencing to life. Sure. The young man was one of them, nothing but a small-time crook. It just so happened that the storehouse he broke into belonged to a rich man with ties to a powerful politician. This was the only reason they put him in a shell. The shells always used to be full. They would throw a bunch of men in here and they would die, and then the new men would come and they would die. The young man was one of those. The terror of being enveloped in darkness was too much for him, and he went to pieces. He was apparently having hallucinations at the end. "I'm coming, Mama. I'm coming. Wait for me, please, Mama," he repeated over and over like a child. "Where are you, Mama? Here? Are you here?" And he gorged his own eyes out with his bare hands. I figured things were getting scary out there, the cops losing control, so the government was really starting to crack down, which is why these shells were always full. This is what brought the young man here, blood streaming from his eye sockets. He died muttering in snatches. "What did I do? Everyone knows damn well there are plenty of men way worse than me." But now the place is empty. Do you know what that means, Kime? Sure, there's so much crime out there now that the government can't suppress it. You got it. The whole royal family might be strung up by now for all we know. It's a revolution. It will happen any day now. That means you and I will get out of here. My boys will come and get us. Just hang in there a little while longer. Kime nods in silence. The old revolutionary goes on. You're strong, Kime. Not many guys could stay as calm as you, thrown into a shell and enveloped in darkness like this. Not even Kime can explain it. It is true that he was strangely calm when they put him in the shell. The darkness was something he seemed to recognize as a distant memory. In the distant past, he too may have tasted the anguish of the other shell inhabitants, so tortured by the fear of being sealed in darkness. How are you so tough mentally, Kime? Does it mean you too are a revolutionary? No, not me. His crime is hardly worth talking about. He resisted somewhat under questioning when they brought him in as a suspect, and for that he was branded a rebel and thrown into a shell. The old man is probably right, though. The country's dictatorship is almost certainly in its last days. It won't be long now. We'll be back in the real world before we know it. I have hope right in here, and it will stay here until I abandon it myself. The old revolutionary mutters, as if trying to convince himself. The prison falls soon afterwards. Armed young men come charging into the darkness and open the shell's barred doors. Embraced by his boys, the old revolutionary goes out. "Wait," Calm cries, trying to hold him back. But he is too late. Anxious to see the new world following the destruction of the old system, the old revolutionary steps outside and opens his eyes. It is evening. Though the sun is nearly down, its light is still strong enough to burn eyes accustomed to total darkness. The old revolutionary presses his hand to his eyes, and with a groan crumples to his knees. Kime has saved himself by shielding his eyes with his arm. Not even he knows what caused him to do this, but distant memories have taught him that the truly frightening thing about punishment by darkness is what happens after the release from prison. When could I have been imprisoned and where? More importantly, how long have I been on this endless journey? With bleeding eyes, surrounded on the grounds by his boys, the old revolutionary searches for Kime.
I came all this way, Kime, only to make one terrible mistake at the bitter end. My eyes are probably useless now.
This is precisely why he asks Kime for one last favor.
Tell me, Kime, what is the outside world like? Has the revolution succeeded? Are the people happy? Are they smiling joyfully?
Kime opens his eyes slowly, and just barely beneath the shade of his hand. As far as he can see, the ground is covered in bodies. The corpses of royal troops and revolutionary troops are heaped on one another, and countless civilians are dead. A mother lies dead with a small child in her arms. The bloody corpse of the child's father next to them, arms outstretched in a vain attempt to shield them.
Tell me what you see, Kime.
Kime fights back a sigh and says, "You must work from now on to build a happy society." The old revolutionary senses the truth.
I won't abandon hope, Kime, no matter what.
As if to say, "I know that," Kime nods and begins to walk away.
Where are you going?
"I don't know. Someplace."
Why don't you stay here and build a new world with us? You of all people can do that, I know.
"Thank you, sir, but I'll be moving on just the same." The old revolutionary does not try anymore to hold Kime back. Instead, as a parting gift, he repeats for Kime the words he spoke so often in the shell.
There will always be hope, wherever you are, until you yourself abandon it. Never forget that.
Kime walks on. His eyes chance to light on the body of a young boy lying at his feet. The boy breathed his last with eyes wide open in fear. Kime kneels and gently closes the boy's eyelids. He knows deep down in a memory, too far away for even him to reach, that while darkness can be a great source of terror, it can also bring deep and lasting peace. The end.
Scared?
What do you mean?
Are you afraid?
Afraid? Yeah, I am. Of course I'd be afraid in a situation like this. And I tell you what, I'd be lying if I wasn't saying that I was scared of you as well.
I'm afraid too.
You're kidding.
I am General Kakanis, a majesty. The Queen has bestowed upon me the honor of commanding all Numara's forces. I speak with Her Majesty's voice, and you shall answer my questions.
Go ahead, ask away. But no geography question.
What were you doing at Grand Staff? You are Uran spies, aren't you?
We're,
Just ordinary travelers.
yeah, travelers. That's what we are. Yeah, I'm the husband. Over there's my wife. And, Mr. Chuckles there in the middle, he's my buddy. Yeah, we were just surprised, you know, to see a building that huge while on our trip here.
Ah, do you think I'm a fool? That's Grand Staff, Ura's giant magic engine. And we are already aware that there is a link between that thing and the recent meteor crash. What I want to know is exactly what caused it to happen. I suppose none of you know anything. You're not spying for Ura, are you? Or maybe Goatsa,
I'm telling you, we're just travelers.
Come on, we're not spies. We don't know what happened. Come on, let us out of here.
Ah, Since when do ordinary travelers display such masterful fighting skills?
We're simply travelers.
We have a great deal of skill in loosening obstinate tongues.
General,
What is it?
as we thought, our current equipment won't be enough to repair the White Boa. The damage caused by the electrical discharge is too great. According to the tech officer, we'll have to bring it back to Numara and dock it for full repairs.
From what the tech officer says, there's nothing that can be done about it. We'll suspend the operation and return to Numara.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what's our figurehead doing now?
Her Majesty, sir? She's in her quarters. We've been hearing harp music from there for a while now.
The Queen in a place like this?
A figurehead? What's that?
How very refined. Well, if she loves music more than meddling, it makes things easier for me.
Yes, sir.
Time to prepare for departure. Inform the troops immediately.
Yes, sir. What the hell? Figurehead? They can't be talking about the Queen like that.
What's got you so angry?
That general's making a fool out of the Queen. Hey, what's this?
I speak with Her Majesty's voice.
Crap. And it makes me sick.
You're worried about the Queen? Aren't streetwalkers more your type?
Ooh, witty! No, Numara's what bothers me. Hey, what the hell kind of country is it? Sounds like a seafood dish. Hey, and you over there, are you somehow involved with Numara?
No, I'm not sure.
I'm sure. A glowing white monument in the sky.
Do you remember it?
It feels like my memory is returning, bit by bit. Yours should be too.
I get dreams.
When you were talking so bitterly a while ago, was it about the dreams?
Oh, so the dreams scare you.
Yeah. My memories seem to flood my dreams. Are they just dreams? Or are they my past?
Ah, crap. This isn't working.
Gotta be kidding me. There's a way out of this. Then tell me what to do already. Oh, it's just a rat. Scared me for a sec there. It's holding something in its mouth. Hey, stop. Let me have that.
What's this? A rat's nest?
happening to me? You know, I could have just not woken up this morning. I'm not only afraid of heights, I'm claustrophobic. These are two things I can't cope with. Kai, say something. Kai, shut up! Sounds like you just had a nightmare. Who's, Liram? Must be some girl's name, huh?
I don't know. Just that it's very painful. Every time I have that dream.
I guess you really are remembering bits and pieces, huh? You look like you don't want to remember. But it seems like the memories are starting to surface anyway.
But there's no point in remembering them, is there?
I swear, Kime, you are such a pessimist. You know, a normal person would do anything to figure out who they were or where they'd been.
Maybe I want to cut myself off from the past.
You see, it's just like I said.
You just drop it?
What?
He can take his time and remember the past when he's ready. Can't you see? It's obvious that right now all it's doing is hurting him.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, ma'am. What is your problem? If Kime hates his memories, guess I might not even have to use this.
Listen, if either Kime or Seth seem like they're starting to regain even a fragment of their memories, use this.
What is it?
Let's just say it's a magic energy crystal. Just throw it at them. That's all you have to do, and their memories will grow muddled and sink back into darkness. If it comes down to that, I'll triple your pay.
Let me think about that. Okay.
What's that?
This? I got it from Lord Gongora. It's, you know, what you might call being prepared.
It's dangerous, isn't it?
Well, see for yourself. You use it like this. Uh-oh. Is he dead? He went that way. Bring it on.
Excuse me?
Huh?
What am I doing here?
What's with him? Has he forgotten his job?
He's temporarily lost his memory.
Whoa. It works.
That pearl must be a magic energy crystal.
Gongora. So that's it.
He said to use it in a pinch, and that guy was pinching.
Why am I... What's going on?
You, sir, are a soldier. Act like one.
Huh? Okay. But how come...
Listen, we're just ordinary travelers, but remember? There was this misunderstanding. Yeah, and we got thrown in the slammer. I hate to ask, but I have a hair appointment.
But don't I need permission? You know, to release you guys?
Well, that's what you came here to do, right? You came here to let us falsely accuse prisoners. Those are your words, not mine. Out of the brig. It's obvious. There was a mistake, you see? Come on. Let's go. I distinctly heard your boss tell you to come down and let us out. Hey, congratulations on the promotion, by the way. What? Oh, that's right. You slipped and hit your head. Yeah, it looks like you've forgotten your duty.
Oh, okay. How embarrassing.
Look, see that doohickey there? Yeah, it's probably plugged into a magic engine. I don't know. Maybe it will open the door.
Yeah, okay, that looks right. Oh, you know, I'm sorry you had to tell me how to do my job. Okay, almost got it.
Hang in there, soldier. So long, buddy.
Oh, okay. Farewell. Take care.
You're a sneaky one, aren't you?
What do you mean? It worked. Thanks for the help.
Seriously, you could charm the skin off a snake with that kind of tongue. It still bothers me why Gongora would give you something like that pearl. But I should thank you. Just this once. Right, Kaim?
Yeah.
Oh, hello there. Sorry I was a bit out of it. Am I going to have enough time? I doubt it. Anyway, I'm going to have to end there for today, unfortunately. But today is Sunday. Sunday is not the best day I have for streaming, so that will be all for now. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Bye!